So, welcome back to another episode of Bakemonogatari. Now, in the previous episode, we finished, I believe, the Nadeko arc, or Nadeko Snake arc, and it was an interesting one because it definitely, and you guys kind of confirmed this in the comments as well, it definitely felt a lot more like a setup arc for something, but mostly it felt like Araragi's arc because it felt like he was kind of setting up his entire hero complex or savior complex or whatever you want to call it. It was setting that up and him realizing that maybe he can't save everyone, but we could see that he definitely wanted to save everyone and he would have if he could, right? Which definitely feels like it's gonna be a double-edged sword for him, so that's gonna be interesting. Also, it was the first episode where it kind of felt like Nadeko wasn't the one that to break the curse or to fight through the oddity. It felt like she fully the oddity was fully taken care of by Araragi and Suruga, so that was interesting. And also it seems like she has a bit of a crush on Araragi, right? Which I don't know how big of a role it's gonna end up playing, but yeah, those are kind of the things that I feel like they were set up in this arc. And also Shinobu, we got to hear about vampires being the kings of oddities, and Shinobu having being an extremely noble deity, or not deity, but like noble bloodline or pedigree of a vampire. So that's insane. That's gonna be interesting to see what that also means. But that's I don't know how strong she is, but according to that, she seems like she would be pretty strong. I guess we'll find out. Anyways, if you want to watch this uncut and unblurred, it's gonna be on my Patreon, which is down in the description. And without further ado, let's go into Bakemonogatari episode 11. Flashback. Cat. Cat. Cat.
それは4月29日ゴールデンウィーク初日のことだった。
That's it.
つまりね、お母さんの結婚相手の再婚相手が今の
Stop! My mother's husband's second wife is my current mother. Okay.
その再婚相手が今の
And her second husband is my current father.
父親ってことに
So she's been like moving down the chain.
要するに
Okay.
今の両親は本当の両親じゃないってでもそういうことを本人には教えないもんじゃないのか。明けっぴろげな両親でね、小学校に入る前から聞いていたわ。私のこと本当に邪魔みたい。でも世間体ってものがあるからね、施設に預けようともした。
Jesus Christ!
だから私はいい子になろうとした。いい子っていうか普通の子かな。複雑な家庭事情を持っているとさ、偏見の目で見られることがあるじゃない。でもその程度のことじゃ私は変わらないって決めてた。羽川、荒木くんは何をしているの？
We know that her situation at home is
せっかく
extremely
のゴールデンウィークなのに
complicated.
勉強とかしないの？せっかくのゴールデンウィークなのにどうして勉強とかしなくちゃならないんだ。
True. Good mindset.
私はね、休日は散歩の日なの。うちにいたくないから。一日一緒にうちにいるなんてゾッとする。だから休日は散歩の日。気使いすぎだと思うけどな。
Crazed cat. And we know that she doesn't have any memories of this happening, right?
なあ、その顔のガーゼって
Or like while she was possessed.
誰にも言わないって約束してくれる？約束する。今朝、お父さんに殴られたの。殴られたって、それは。ほら、だって考えてみてよ、荒木くん。
Don't put yourself in his
もしも
shoes.
荒木くんが見も知らぬ子供から知ったような口を聞かれたとして、ちょっと腹が立っちゃっても、
Horrible.
カチンときちゃっても、
Horrible.
仕方ないと思わない？
No! It's very much not understandable.
それはお前が最も許せないことじゃ。いいじゃない。一回くらい。
I mean, this is a pretty depressing topic, but I do believe that in Japan specifically, or not Japan specifically, because it happens in many other countries, but in Japan, domestic violence is extremely underreported just because the laws around it are very lax, or they're very not lax, but it's very hard for them to do anything. You need concrete proof for everything, and when it comes to things like domestic violence, it's hard to actually get concrete proof. They're usually like, oh, he says he didn't do it, so we can't really charge him with anything. So Japan is like, I know that they're kind of slowly adopting and getting with the times with like the entire dual custody laws that they're trying to implement slowly but surely. But still, on many fronts, it's a country that's definitely struggling on some aspects, of their law system. So yeah, that's one of those things that I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's pretty harsh compared to a lot of other countries around the world, right? So it's extremely underreported. Is this where duality? Whoa! I forgot. Whoa! Tsubasa Cat. Whoa! United Arab Emirates, okay. New Guinea. Romania. Oh! This is gonna have to be blurred. Oh, that's gonna have to be blurred. Two scenes that have to be blurred. Okay. I think. I'm gonna go through it again. Yes, Hanekawa Tsubasa is an important person. Even I owe her. No, I owe her a lot. Hanekawa, girl with teachers. Pressure file. Tsubasa Cat Part 1. There's gonna be a few scenes that have to be blurred in the opening. Wow. You guys did say that. I saw a comment talking about this. So yeah. Oh, Nadeko. We're back in the present? Also, I usually I feel like I would be looking way too deeply into this, but I'm saying this only because I feel like this is one of those shows where even if I am looking into this, it's fine. Like too much. You know how they say, how she said at the beginning, the people who, if people would know that she was mistreated at home, that people would start stereotyping. What did she say? Something along the lines of people would start making stereotypes, right? It felt like at that moment she said that, and then the entire conversation from there on out just felt like the most stereotypical conversation of how a person would act if they were like getting abused and didn't like felt like like they were in a toxic family and stuff like that, in toxic environment. It felt so beat by beat, so stereotypical that it kind of felt almost on the nose from what she said before that. Because I was gonna say, oh, of course, this is so stereotypical, and then I was like, wait, she legit just said that people will start making stereotypes. Let's start talking about that like a few sentences earlier. I don't know if that was on purpose, but that's how I felt with this entire scene. That's what I wanted to point out, but it might just be me overthinking it.
それならカンバルの方にこそ礼言っとけよ。カンバルもう断ったの？でもカンバルさん、ナデコが声をかける前に目にも止まらないものすごいスピードで走り去っていったから。Damn.
Amber is adorable.
急ぎの用があったんだな、きっと。卓球道みたいだった。
Light speed. Oh, cute. どうしてわざわざビックリマンに登場するメインキャラクターであるところのヤマト王子の必殺技 I
を
don't
例
get
え
that
るんだよ。
reference.
逆に分かりづらい上にツッコミもここまで説明的になっちまったよ。ナデコも通じるとは思わなかった。小読みお兄ちゃん、相変わらず面白い。
I was back in elementary school?
どうした？カンバルさんには他にも用事があったんだ。そうなのか？なんならそれ、僕が受け負ってやってもいいぞ。カンバルに礼を言わなきゃいけないってんなら、僕もそうだし。でも、そんなの小読みお兄ちゃんに悪いし。悪いとか言うなよ。僕はそれくらいのことを用事だなんて思わない。任せとけって。そう？じゃあ小読みお兄ちゃんに頼もうかな。
Man. Is this the swimsuit? Ah, the bloomers as well. Or sorry, what were they called? I don't remember. Spats? Sure. Maybe it was the bloomers. He's disgusted in himself.
大したことじゃないんだが、忍のやつ。忍？ほら、昨日、ジャギリナは払った後、僕やカンバルと学習塾アートに戻って、夜遅いからって、そのまま泊まっただろ。
You did?
そこにいた金髪のちっちゃくて可愛い女の子。あの子、僕がいない時にお前に何か喋ったりした？そうか。あの子、吸血鬼なんだよね。ああ。まあ今は。
Okay, yeah, I wanna know what she is. Pseudo vampire. Okay.
じゃあ、あの子のせいで小読みお兄ちゃんは。あいつのせいじゃないよ。僕のせいだ。それに、怪異に責任を求めるのは間違っている。
He's too nice.
あいつらはただ単にそういう風にそうであるだけなんだから。怪異にはそれにふさわしい理由がある。
I feel like that's also true, yes.
そうだね。まあ、お前はもう余計なことはあんまり考えるなよ。普通の生活に戻ればいいだけの話だ。
That's a cool kaleidoscope.
まあ、何かあったら
Kaleidoscope effect.
とはいえ、本当に困った時は僕よりも星野のところに行った方が手っ取り早いんだけどな。そうかな。まあでも、釘を刺されたところなんだよな。気軽にあいつに頼ってばかりいるわけにもいかない。
Money.
ドラえもんの秘密道具にばかり頼ってると、のび太くんみたいになっちまう。そうだね。
I've never seen Doraemon.
本当にドラえもんの秘密道具みたいだった。
I know that he has like a
天才ヘルメットと技術手袋みたいだった。
like a special backpack or something,
ど
right?
うしてわざわざ大長編ドラえもんにしか登場していないようなマイナーな秘密道具で例えるんだ？タケコプターとかどこでもドアとかで例えろよ。
This is so Japan-centric jokes. Yeah, I never watched Doraemon.
何
Yeah. Yes, sir. This is a Wendy's. She doesn't. She's worried about all the wrong things. Yo, he's just getting owned by himself, man.
そういえば小読みお兄ちゃん、なんだよ。そのしのぶちゃんのことなんだけど。しのぶ？あの子、ずっとなでこのこと睨んでた。あの子が小読みお兄ちゃんと押野さんを見る時の目と、なでことガンバルさんを見る時の目は違ったと思う。
Does Shinobu maybe have a crush? I don't think so. No, I think it's because Nadeko has a crush on Araragi. Probably. That would make the most sense, right? I like how his Ahoga is like a question mark.
何してるの？そんなところで。あ、ああ、羽川。こいつ、昨日話した。失礼します。
Oh, he's so cute. She tried to bolt away, but the light was red.
私、ちょっと傷ついたかも。今のが昨日話した妹の友達、戦国なでこ。
Ah.
あ、そうだ、荒木くん。その、蛇のこと、あれからどうなったの？一応解決は見たよ。結局はまた、押野の世話になっちまったけどな。
I mean, that's his job.
よくわからないけど、でもスピード解決だね。まあ、そんな感じだ。けれど、えらく可愛らしい子だったね。確かにあの制服、荒木くんの卒業した中学のやつだったね。お前は何でも知ってるな。何でもは知らないわよ。知ってることだけ。ところで荒木くん。なんだ？今日は何か用があるって言ってなかった？ひょっとして荒木くんの大事な用って可愛い女子中学生とおしゃべりすることだ。違う。大事な用ってのは戦場ヶ原絡みだよ。照れくさいから言えなかっただけだ。
Her birthday is coming up, right?
戦場ヶ原さんね。
Was it July 7th? Is that it?
面白い噂教えてあげよっか。なんだよ。面白くなさそうだけど聞いてやる。戦場ヶ原は荒木と仲良くなってから態度が
I would believe that.
戦場ヶ原は荒木から悪影響を受けている。
I would believe that. Actually, I think it's the other way around, but sure.
さっき星名先生に言われてきた。羽川、お前は何か知らないかって。荒木くんがどうして戦場ヶ原さんと仲良くなったのかよく知らないけどさ。それでもこれからはそういうこともっと言われると思うんだよね。言われるだろうな。だから大変だよ。荒木くんはこれからそうじゃないことを証明していかなくちゃならないんだ。
I mean, they're kind of true though.
男と付き合ってダメになったなんて不名誉な言い分を
In pun?
戦場ヶ原さんに関して許しちゃダメだよ。そりゃそうだ。でも、とりあえず否定しておいたから、そんなことはないと思いますよって。そっか、ありがとう。でも本当にそう思うか？そんなことはないって。もちろん。私、嘘なんかついたことがないもの。
Is that true?
嘘つき以外でそのセリフを言えるやつを僕はお前以外に知らないよ。そう？いっぱいいるでしょ。むしろ私戦場ヶ原さんはいい方向に向かってると思うんだ。
I agree. I agree. I think the reason she's changed. Yeah, I think the reason she's changed is obviously because she got over the entire. She was in some dark spots like during those times, right, when she lost her weight. I feel like not necessarily dark times, but it was more so empty. She was empty right before that, and now that she's gained back that weight and also she's gained a person to support her during those times, I feel like she's obviously going to change, and I feel like that's a good thing. Yeah. 100%. 100%.
言うことが高校生離れしてるよな、お前は。そう、普通でしょ。そっか。そういえば、羽川自身にはそういう相手がいるのだろうか。
I doubt it.
誰に対しても優しいやつ。だけど、特定の一人というのはいるのだろうか。おい、羽川。何？あ、何？荒木くん。その、ドラえもんの秘密道具。
Headache?
おい、
Is it the migraine?
大丈夫。でも、心配しすぎだよ。羽川、お前まさかまたゴールデンウィークの時みたい。
Flashback.
4月29日から5月7日の日曜日までの9日間。
Entering flashback.
おい、羽川。羽川。羽川。
Oh! So that is the time that she got the oddity. She's a cat girl?
彼女、猫に見せられた。触り猫。
Curse cat.
触り猫。
Interesting.
あるいは白髪猫。でもやっぱり触り猫というのが通例だね。尻尾のない猫。尾を引かない猫。星野、それってどういう？現実に即した言い方をするなら多重人格障害だね。あれは委員長ちゃんの裏の人格が現れた
Is it
姿だ。
because she wants to be like free?
黒くて悪い羽川翼。さしずめブラック羽川ってとこかな。白いのにかよ。
Yeah.
外見じゃなくて内面の話だよ。どうしたんだい、荒木くん。いつになく焦っているね。君が鬼に襲われた春休みの時だってそこまで取り乱してなかったよ。で、どうすれば羽川は元に戻るんだ。だから焦るなって。順を追って説明するから。
When you were assaulted by a monster during spring break. Okay. I don't know what he means exactly by that, but maybe it's something to do with him being a vampire or becoming a vampire, maybe. I don't know how one becomes a vampire, and I don't know how one turns back from being a vampire. I'm sure we're gonna get those answers eventually, but that's interesting. I wonder. Yeah, I'm sure we get to see what he means by this line
さ
here.
て、黒い委員長ちゃん、つまり触り猫が現れるのには原因がある。その原因とはいわゆる
Makes
ストレ
sense.
スってやつだ。ストレス？
Makes sense.
それも相当なストレスだろうね。長年にわたって蓄積されてきたような大きな。
Because okay, I know I'm pausing a lot. It feels like because Golden Time or Golden Time that's an anime. Golden Week is a time where you don't have school, right? So that means, and people don't work usually. That means you are home most of the time, and we know that Hanekawa does not want to be home. So she is probably gonna be way more stressed during Golden Week than she would be during a normal week, because at least during a normal week she can spend time in school away from home, right? I'm guessing, that's my guess, but it would make a lot of sense.
荒木くん、委員長ちゃんは何かストレスを抱えてなかったかい？恋愛とか勉強とか家族のこととか。ブラック羽川は夜な夜な
She attacked them?
無差別に襲いかかった。
Jesus Christ.
羽川のストレスを解消しようとしていたのだ。
Drain?
触り猫の怪異としての特性は
Energy drain.
テレビゲームなんかによく出てくる触れたものの体力、勢力を根こそぎ吸収するというあれだ。こ のエナジードレインによって入院する
わお
まで出た。2名の入院患者、最も重体になった2人で一番最初の被害者でもある2人、そして羽川のストレスの原因でもある2人。
Parent?
彼女の両親だった。
Makes sense.
そしてゴールデンウィーク最終日5月7日、おい人間、追い詰めたぞ。ちょろちょろと俺をつけ回して何をしたいのかは分からにゃいが、無駄な
So it is a completely separate personality. It's like DID.
ご主人のストレスが完全に消えにゃい限りは俺は消えにゃい。そうだにゃ、あと1年はストレス
Shinobu?
解消しにゃいと。忍。いや、この頃はまだ忍という名前はなかったけど、吸血鬼である彼女の特性もまた触り猫と同じく
That checks out.
エナジードレインだ。でも触り猫と吸血鬼では怪異としての格が違う。羽川のストレスの権下ともいえる触り猫は忍のエナジードレインによって消え去った。羽川のストレスは一応解消されたのだ。
I mean, also it checks out if her parents are now in the hospital. They won't be home, right? They won't be home during Golden Week, which means that that's probably gonna aid her stress, right? That's gonna aid her condition because at least she's not gonna be as stressed about having to spend time at home with her parents during Golden Week, right? So it makes sense.
問題は解決した。
Okay.
異常な痛がり方ではないけど、でも、おい、羽川。本当に大丈夫だってば。保健室、いや、この時間じゃ空いてないか。じゃあ病院。大丈夫だって。大げさだな、荒木くんは。でも最近よくあるって言ってたじゃねえか。だから心配しすぎだよ。結構気が小さいところあるよね、荒木くん。でもお前。もう優しいね、荒木くんは。そんなことより、荒木くん、戦場ヶ原さんのことちゃんと理解できた？理解できただけじゃダメなんだよ。実践しなきゃ。ああ、分かってるよ。気を使わせてばかりで悪いな。別にいいよ。でも、だからとりあえず私の言うことが分かったって言うんなら、差し当たっては荒木くん。なんだ？宝物みたいに抱えてる。
It is bloomers, okay. I was thinking about that. Why didn't you put them in the bag? Oh, it's over. Okay. That was some cute animation for Hanekawa, right? Okay. Interesting. So there was another thing. Oh yeah. One thing that I'm wondering now is, obviously, it seems like the cat oddity is coming back, which means that Tsubasa is feeling the stress again. That she needs something to relieve the stress that she's feeling. So I'm guessing that's why she's getting the headaches, right? Even if they aren't as severe. So I'm thinking, what could be the cause of it? It should be probably like at the beginning of summer, since Senju Gohara's birthday is coming up, which is July 7th, I believe. Which means it's probably like early July, late June right now. I'm trying to think about what would be the cause. I can't think of anything at the top of my head, but we'll find out as we watch it, I'm sure. But it's really interesting how her situation with her stress is manifesting as this cat, right? Because a cat is obviously a lot more free. They basically do whatever they want to do in the moment. They don't have to think too deeply about stuff. They're kind of like free spirits, you know, they kind of own the world. Cats own the world. We all know that, whether we like to admit it or not. So yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, I can't think of why it would be coming back right now, but I'm sure we'll find out. Also, I like how she called out Araragi for being too kind. We've seen that a lot. Araragi is definitely a bit of a he's a softie. He's way too kind. So I wonder if that's gonna end up biting him in the ass. Also, we saw a little bit of Shinobu for the first time. I think this entire scene that we saw with Shinobu ties back to the sentence that they said in like episode 1 or 2, where they said that there was, I don't remember the exact phrase anymore, but they mentioned a crazed cat, a vampire, and Araragi, right, having like some kind of ordeal, and I'm guessing this was it. Which is cool, which is really, really cool. So that line finally, after 10 episodes coming into play, that's sick. Also, the opening is sick. I'm gonna have to blur some parts of it. So yeah, okay, this was a banger of an episode. Okay, I'm so excited for this arc. I feel like it's gonna be a really, really good one. But yeah, anyways, I am going to end this one here though. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.